VODs here. Cool. That reset the video. Awesome. And have that all written down, and let's tab in. Alright, let's make sure the feed goes up, because sometimes OBS doesn't like it when Arma's feed comes back up. There we go. And let's go ahead and boot Altus. More Emu War? Nah. It was a fun concept, but the emus were a little too buggy, unfortunately. I hit continue. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it doesn't register when I click the button. And now I gotta think of what the FIA are going to do. I'm also not gonna lie, like, I haven't really been feeling the FIA campaign. Like, I wanted to do it. I thought it would be a cool concept to do, but I'm struggling to do ideas for it, so I might just completely change it up, since I haven't been liking how the players have been handling it. I don't like how short it's been, so I'm thinking of instead doing something crazy, something bold, something interesting. You know, I have a crazy dumb idea. I have a very crazy dumb idea. But I need to find the right position to do it. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. This is gonna take me a little bit to build. Yeah, it doesn't help that they spawn a little up and out of the water there. That's fine, we can adjust them. We're gonna make a modern D-Day. What time is it? 11:41. I'm building a fresh map, fresh kits, custom templating. Yeah, this is gonna be a 3-hour gig at least. But then again, it's vanilla, so things aren't gonna be that bad, but at the same time, we build a minefield out here. So we mine up to here, and we mine everything past the church. And I can go a little crazy with some of this stuff. But yeah, modern D-Day. Screw it. Because again, I just haven't been feeling the FIA campaign, but I'm not ready to restart the Syndicate campaign. Not yet. So I will also say, guys, based off of what Twitch has been doing, I don't really want to touch any political-themed ops. I do, however, have a militia versus ATF op that I've had in the oven, as I like to call it, meaning it's at a various stage of development where I've started at least some of the research for, but I haven't, you know, done any development for yet, essentially. But something like on Yellowstone as a meme/joke op. So I do have that in the works, but I'm not sure if I'm going to stream it yet. And if I do, I'm going to change the wording of it heavily. But yeah, like, I've also considered doing, like, a similar, you know, storming the Capitol op, but with how Twitch has been, I mean, they literally... If you check the wording of the PogChamp guy's post, and what he actually said and what he got banned for, you can tell that Twitch is doing a very big no-tolerance thing of it right now, so to, like, stream an op of something like that would be Twitch suicide, essentially. So, yeah, I don't want to risk that. That's a no-no, so I'm not going to touch it. Alright, I'm gonna keep this simple. We're gonna do NATO versus CSAT, and you know, just bring back some of the old days here. So I'm going to need some defensive lines here. So let's see, get me some... Where's the Czech hedgehog? Yes. Yeah, so, it's a meme, by the way, this thing here. So, we'll grab the new one. So, simple object them to keep them fresh, but this is gonna probably be a pretty object-heavy operation. Since I have a lot of beach to work with here. Now, don't get me wrong, you will see a few ops pop up on YouTube that aren't going to be streamed, mainly IFA and maybe a Vietnam op or two because of Twitch's TOS update. And then I might also have a few things I don't stream on purpose because of other things, but it's all very difficult to, I'll have a video next week explaining it, because it's, you know, part of the things I gotta deal with and talk about, but at the same time, you know, it's all about being careful, because of everything that's been happening. But yeah, Twitch is just getting super PC, so you just gotta fly under the radar. There's a lot of things you can do, but just have to be careful. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to probably build like 6 to 8 bunker complexes just to put like a machine gunner or two in. And we'll see how things go. Yeah, so I'm intentionally giving them an opening here. If they're smart, they'll land in this area because that has a lot of additional cover for them to utilize. But we'll see how things go. So right now, I am going to... I think we'll keep it easy for the bunkers here. An IDAP campaign during the Altus conflict. I don't really... That's an idea that Slushy just sent me, but I don't see that working too well, in all honesty. Alright, so that's one. Let's have a second one right here. And it's going to be really simple because you got to know where to limit the assets that you build. So honestly, just having like a machine gunner set up in each of these isn't too bad. Now, if I really want to be a jerk, there's one extra line of defense I can set up. Four, five, six. All right, cool. If I really want to get that quote-unquote D-Day feel.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Chibish, thanks for the 4-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this. I'm going to use the dispensed mine because it does the least damage, but it can still... it won't kill a NATO guy, but it'll be pretty nasty. Thanks for the 3rd shift ASMR. Here's a couple coffees. I appreciate it, man. So, I recently went to Kogia, which is the place that I got the Korean iced coffee recipe from. And they changed it a bit, and they now use condensed milk. So I'm gonna go get myself some condensed milk next time I'm at the store and try it, but it's a lot sweeter, and it tastes amazing. So I'll use the $5 for that. Alright. So, a good amount of mines there, but it's a lot of assets to account for the server, but you want to be thorough here. So we'll see how things go. How is Whatnot banned? Mines? I mean, there's the Laws of War DLC. You can go look into that one, because that one goes over the horrors of war with IDAP and whatnot. I also feel like it's a missed opportunity here to not place a bunker right here, so I'm actually going to add a 9th bunker right there. And have a fortification line like so. Alright, so this means I will have to put mine detectors on the infantry here. I'd add a little more detail on the beach. You know, I will. Let's do... Give me some craters. Just gotta make sure that the texture doesn't bury the mines. Yeah, if they're smart, they'll go to that position where there's already a lot of cover to land at. I'm also thinking I will give them some air support here, probably in the form of F-18s. I just have to pull back the air defenses. But if I were to put, let's say, cheetahs, or excuse me, tigresses right here, and have them covered by, you know, a few buildings or two, that would let them do low strikes on any of the bunker complexes to help the boats get in. So, yeah, some F-18s off the carrier, so we can say there's a carrier group out here. I can also fully deck out the 2 escort frigates and give drone terminals to either someone in ground command or make an artillery section based off of that as a logistics team. So that should be interesting. Let's get the Freedom out. Drag her back a little more, let's say... How far is that? The closest bunker. A little over 4 clicks. I like that. That is way out of the engagement range of that. So let's get Liberty Destroyers out, and that should be out of the AI's engagement range for the VLS, so they don't fire at it. Yeah, Slash, I saw it. Again, I don't really think I could do an entire op based off of IDAP. I'd have to do some research for it, but public ops, they're just meant to be quick little fun ops, you know, so. And then I want some dedicated AA defense on this carrier to pretty much lock down that airfield, but I do need the hammer turrets. And I'm gonna have to set this. Cool. Yeah, so, they are still part of the map, because once you go outside the map, it starts not counting the Z coordinate there, so that should be A-okay. Okay, yep, first we gotta basically rip that off. Yeah, you can't group up AI, but I'll do that in the server itself. Honestly, if I put 2 short-range turrets over here, the Spartans, this should be more than enough to lock down the front of that. We gotta put these 2 things back on. Because I don't want to, like, you know, completely deck it out, but at the same time, I still want there to be some proper defenses. I didn't overcopy that, right? Good. So these 2 will be fine, and then rear security can be pulled by those frigates. Because, especially because I have so many mines down as assets, there's already enough down on the field, you know? And I'm worried that if it engages something, it might shoot the Praetorian right there. No, we don't need cheetahs. Yeah, Spirit is buying Barbarian a maid outfit. It's interesting, to say the least. So what's also nice, though, is I can put helicopters on those rear decks. And I think I'm going to use the teleport system that's built in on Zeus and just make it before the op, because it would be easier than the scripted teleport system. Network, so let's go ahead. Put some F-18s down. God damn it. Now, the next question is, do I want to do... Yeah. So we'll do 1 attack helicopter. And we'll do 1 transport reinsert helicopter. here. How would I want to do this? Let's put this further up like that. I read chat, and I'm now regretting it that I read chat. Gotta make sure it's not touching the gate, because otherwise it'll arm itself and break. These are repair positions in vanilla, by the way. We're gonna do a quick test. I'm gonna save before it makes a temp mission file, because I always have to clean those out later. Any mod that allows submarine insertions? Yes, but they're a pain in the ass. But if you want to take the time to learn how to use it and stuff, I guess it could be cool. Cat's trying to lick the damn coffee bowl again. Yeah, so Pylon's manager opens up. Yeah. What the fuck, Bramble? No! She just tried jumping on my fucking table.
Manual fire.
Yeah, all my ammunition's there. Cool. Yep, everything is working for that. You know you're not allowed to jump up there. What the fuck are you giving me that look for? You are not allowed on the desk, because last time you were, you broke one of my monitors. Alright, so up to 3 plane pilots, Logi pilot, and aircraft. Alright, cool. Yeah, they're called her black back claws, and they hurt like a motherfucker. Alright, but this will be pretty simple. We put a base up here. That helicopter slot is probably going to be grounded, but I'll put a freaking Kajman there just to spook them. Maybe something custom right here as well. Like a custom Malden bunker line to give air some targets to hit. And yeah, that should be good. Maybe a custom bunker line on the far left as well. Yes, I have 2 cats. Don't worry, Sandpaw also misbehaves, but he is not a people's cat. He'll run around at night and try to knock you off your feet. Alright, so let's take this system. And I'll put it over here. Respawn position. Actually, with how I'm gonna do this, there doesn't need to be a respawn position over here. Yes, there does. Okay, how do I want to do this? Because it depends, it's very important how you order it. So... plus blue for... Well, I'm going to use description equals 0 to have them spawn on position so they come from both boats. Plane pilots, and then gunship pilot. Did she ever text me back? She did. It just got ignored. Okay. Check DMs. Oh, gosh. You put an OO with it, too. Yes, Bassbeard told me about it. Don't you worry. How do I want to do this? Let's have Command Alpha Bravo spawn here. How many squads do I want? Let's do Alpha Bravo Charlie. That's 8, 16, 24, 42. 43, 4, 5, 46. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so that means I need 3 speedboat miniguns. They feel off because they're at a different angle than the ship, but that's fine. Alright, so that's set. How is resupply gonna be done? We'll keep it simple, have the Ghost Hawk's inventory be the resupply. Yeah, it should be fine. And then I can put a copy crate up there for the gear. There's going to need to be another boat for command. Then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a 9th. the boat, they can just go with the infantry. How many can that fit? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So that means they can divide themselves among 2 boats and be fine. Or I can spawn them in here, and they can take the chopper in after infantry go in. So yeah, I'll give them the option with that. Alright, let's build our command element here. So what do I want to build? Let's build a copycat kit that can be used as both command and JTAC, so they're interchangeable. So that means radio, the watch I'm fine with, rugged tablet to control the drones, laser designator sand, night vision, yeah. Aviator glasses doesn't matter because it's going to get overwritten anyway. Enhanced combat helmet is going to be in with an E. So E lets me jump to the E section. Sand camo. We're going to keep the gun that they're given, but we need to give them a 1523G. Which is somewhere in this mess. So that's the camo. That matches with them. 69 viewers. Nice. Vest, I am going to completely empty out. And what am I thinking? Let's do 3 FAKs, a magazine. I think the ratio actually it's 2 FAKs, and then you can do 2 magazines. Yeah, alright, that'll work. And then we'll do a 3rd FAK in the vest. We'll do a helmet camera for C-Tab. We'll give a C-Tab device to everyone, but that also makes people crash out. I think squad leaders will give the C-Tab then. Designator batteries, 2 handgun mags. Lets me do 5 of those and a white smoke. 2 white smokes. So that is 4, 5, 6. I want to do 10 magazines per person. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 6 white smoke, 2 RGN, 2 RGO. They are... we do want to do JTAC, actually, so I'm going to have to change this to an MX 3GL. And that ate all of his mags, because of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Oh, that also autoed his inventory. Alright, you know what? We're gonna do this differently. Also, we had a slash bandolier. I am going to change him to the carrier GL rig. So that's 8. 10 total. He's going to have a 3GL automatically loaded in there, so let's do 5. And what the hell did I already put in here? For smoke, we're going to do 1 RGN, 1 RGO. Let's do 2 green, 2 red, and 2 green and 2 red. And that should be good. And he's a commander, so I'm going to give him a better optic. Let's give him an RCO. Perfect. Did I didn't do his handgun mags. Did I? They didn't stick, no. Okay. So we'll throw those in his backpack. Cool. Alright, that's ground command, that's 2IC, that's JTAC. And I might also just bundle that into squad lead. I'll just change the thingy. And now I'm gonna need a medic. So I'll move them up closer. Yeah, right. It's interesting to work with, that's for sure. Now, let's look over this guy. Change that. He's a medic, so just a GPS. Did I cover your helmet camera? Or did that get eaten with his vest? Yep, okay, so hold up. I'm only going to give squad leaders helmet cameras, because it's only going to be command that sees that. So that should help balance it out. So that'll be fine. Back to medic. We'll give him a little red sight there. Two and two. And I'm just going to empty this out. Carrier rig special, so it's just a big plate vest. Honestly, not a lot of mag pouches. They're very small, but it has a shit ton of carry load, so... we'll do 8 mags for the medic. Let's do 2 handgun mags. Let's do... 2 white, RGN, RGO, purple. And is that really all I need on him? He doesn't have the spare FAK, but that's fine, because in his backpack, he's going to have the 10 and the 1. He gets a light combat helmet, because screw him, I guess. I did his radio, GPS. Map, no binos, night vision's good. That should be fine. Cool. Alright, so let's go ahead, grab these guys, group them up. This is going to be... ground command. C/... Again, any of these guys can access these, but just to help give them some organization here, and then just to check down here. It's going to be checked off, but I always like to tell. And then you, I'm going to say, can also hack. Alright, so now we're going to spawn a squad leader. Hey, Lob, I'm glad you enjoy it. Means a lot. Hope you keep enjoying it. Squad leader, like I said, is going to be a literal carbon copy. The exception is I am going to take out his tablet and instead give him an Android, but everything else is going to be the same, so he can designate. I'm also going to change this out for a rangefinder. But he can use smokes to designate targets if he needs to. So that's squad leader. Now, 8-man squads. So SL... Do I want to do a marksman at the squad level? Because let's think. SL medic, team lead, auto rifleman assistants. Though we don't necessarily need an assistant because there's no weapon overheating, so that can be taken away. So again, SLTL medic, auto rifleman, AT assistant definitely. And that gives us 2 spare slots. Let's have a rifleman and then the engineer. So, no marksman. We can swap the marksman out, the rifleman for a marksman. So how do I want to organize this? Let's make squad leader run the support team, and then team leader run the assault team. So that would be organized as squad leader, AT specialist. Now, what AT do I want to do? Do I want to do Titans, or do I want to have Titans be, like, the heavy weapon? And now it's the difference of, do I want to do heavy weapons teams? No, I want to keep it simple. So, the best AT to then do would be the Mod 1 Mods. Let's do light AT. Edit loadout. Radio. GPS. Map. No binos. His assistant will get a rangefinder, though. Aviation glasses, combat helmet. This is filled with AT. 2 and a 44A tree. That's fine. Backpack. This is where things are going to get interesting. So... let's do 8 rounds, 8 mags for him, because he's going to be heavy. 2 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these. We can get rid of that. We can do an FAK. And I'll have ammo pouches down, so if he wants to go and grab more ammo, he can go and grab more ammo. Let's get rid of that green chem light. And give him the second FAK. Alright, so AT, I need an assistant AT. However, he is calibrated to work with a Titan, so I will have to change out his ammunition. So, going in here, radio, GPS, rangefinder, good, already placed. NVG's awesome. Light combat helmet's fine. And this is where I need to change that out. Okay, let's do the non-scripted one, because the AAT I feel like is scripted to have the AT itself in there. Then we go to extras, scroll down, and we are going to want to add 3 and 2. So with that done, let's go to his vest. Give him 6 magazines, 2 handgun mags. Cool, cool, cool. Get rid of the chem light. He doesn't need the IR grenades. We're doing 1 RGN, 1 RGO, and 2 smoke. And if he wants to grab more stuff, he can grab more stuff. Let's also give him that other FAK. Again, 3 FAKs a person, I think is a good ratio. And he has the 2 magazines, which... oh, so he has the T, so that actually lets him get a 3rd one if he wants. But again, up to him. I feel like I'm... yeah, okay, no, there's a 2nd one, that's why. He's got the handgun, he's got a rifle, everything seems good on that. So it's the Moz Mark 1 that does have the T key auto range. So realistically, this guy doesn't need the rangefinder then, but just in case, you know, as an extra thing. Now, since this is the support team, the 4th guy is going to be the marksman. And I'm going to be honest... oh, this is an interesting question. You know what? I never use this gun, so let's use that gun. take away that. Give him a second FAK. 8 magazines, 2 handgun mags. Take that away, do 1 and 1. Doesn't need the green smoke. We can do the second smoke grenade there. And the third FAK. And then we'll give him a backpack, and if he wants to pick up more gear, he can pick up more gear, and that ammunition can be shared with his allies. Make sure he has a 152 and a GPS. And do I want to be nice? I'll be nice. Let me go back to him just to make sure I did these, because I always go back and triple check, quadruple check. And now we need the team leader. I'm going to be 110% honest with you. I'm just going to do this. Carbon copy the kit. I will let him keep the android, but I need to change his backpack to something similar sized. What would that be? Not an assault pack. Not a field pack. Is there a tactical backpack? There we go. MTP. Perfect. And he can fill that with whatever he wants. Cool. Alright, so now we are going to do MG. MG, medic, and engineer, that's it. So let's do the MG. And again, the squad leaders can change this order if they want to. So GPS, Android. Okay. Alright, cool. Sorry. I will admit, it is getting late at night, so I get a little less talkative because I'm lost in deep thought. And 5 full magazines there. Let's get rid of that. Which means he is going to need a backpack. So let's do a green. And what did he not have? He didn't have his grenade. Didn't have that. Put 2 whites down. Let's give him his third FAK. And then we'll give him 3 more magazines. That should be good. Alright, the 7th slot is going to be the engineer slot. But then again, is there, yeah, let's do a mine specialist. No, let's do mine specialist because then, like, his name will be, you know, obvious. He's a specialist in detecting the mines, not setting mines, you know? Switch it to an MTP. Give him a mine detector. Gosh darn it, Barb. There you go. There's your response. I will sleep when I'm dead. But, you know, he also has a bunch of extra room in his backpack if he wants to grab some mines. I will do my best, Barb, to go to bed at a reasonable time, but no promises because I am busy. And I will always be busy because this is just a giant perpetual cycle that drives me insane. Third FAK. He's gonna have a chem light. We get rid of that, and then we give him the third one in there. Technically the second. GPS. Communication. And he doesn't need any of that. I'm not gonna stay up till 6 a.m. Honestly, I'm probably gonna go to bed in an hour and a half to 2 hours, because I do need to wake up at around 8 to help set up something for D&D, so I'll at least try to get, 4 to 6 hours of sleep. And then the medic, watch this, medic is super easy. I literally just boop, boop, attach. So is there anything I really need to rename? Combat lifesaver? No. Mine specialist? No. Auto rifleman, team leader, marksman, assistant, AT. I mean, yeah, we can just do... His missile specialist is kind of wonky there. And then 1... Just the way I like to do my squattings there. So let's go ahead. Attributes set as playable. But Barb, if you're still here, I appreciate you caring about my mental health. Means a lot. Delta Echo Foxtrot now. Let's do the helicopter pilot for this group first, so we gotta find helicopter pilot. Yep. And he shouldn't need to be an engineer to repair that Vic, because I was able to do it without a engineer either. So what am I thinking? Alright, for technical reasons then, if he goes down but survives, he'll need to detonate the chopper. But if he goes down and survives, how would he be evac'd? Conundrum. Let's just hope we don't run into that situation. The special blue smoke grenade. I'll give them androids because they've told me they do like, it'll also let them text in case they're out of range. Cool. I'm just gonna cheese it. let's use them. That is a Blackfoot. And now I need the F-18 pilots. Ouch. Okay. Yes, his Z degree ratio is Blackfoot. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Selzek, I try my best, but I live and breathe my work, so... Yeah, you shouldn't need anything because the helmet comes built in with NVGs, if I recall correctly. He doesn't have a vest, he just has this. Oh, I hate it when you click out, it makes the entire interface go away. I fucking hate that. Blue and white, blue to be picked up. Yep. And then Zeus I'll put down. And this one, the one change I'll need to make, though, is... I don't want to be checked on CTAB. Now, let me go ahead and get the scripts and get those copied in. Altus, 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 Altus. It's been 2 weeks, so it's going to be buried in here. And I might have to crack them open. At 420, been streaming for that long. Not including EU, so I gotta open the description extension file. One of these days I gotta clean all of this up in here. Okay. Save that. And now if I play... I didn't put a Zeus slot down yet. Let's look at the roster here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Gunship, Transport, Crew. How many slots is that total? So that is 8. I'm just doing a head counting. 16, 24. 24 times 2, 48. Command would be 52, 53, 54, 5, 6, 7, 58, 59, 60. Wait, did I actually do that right? 48, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Wow, I made a 60-slot server for my I made a 60-slot mission for my 60-slot server, and I actually didn't head count. What a guess. Have I saved yet? Every time I boot the mission like this, it saves automatically. So, respawn on position, fine. I don't have force respawn, though. So I gotta kill myself here to test this. Cool. And there's still no force respawn. Oh. That's not a script, actually. That's because I didn't set those properly. Liru, you silly goose. Attributes. General... Attributes. Custom. Select. Disable. Save loadouts. Respawn delay 10 seconds because some people with slower computers can't process that. No, wait. Well, I mean, nah, I like to keep it as is for vanilla. It makes it easier. Well, at least the medical script's working fine. Let's try now a pilot slot. TWL. My health doesn't matter. I'm an American, which means, you know, medical stuff. If I have something, I'm screwed anyway, so. That's A-okay. Oh, neat. I'm gonna check Eden if I have an option to do that. God, I love that script. You don't need flaps if you got that puppy. Nope, didn't mean to use those. Those go under, or did I use the wrong thing? I used the wrong thing, that's why. That's okay. Let's try this again. Who needs a church anyway? So again, they can change pylons and make all that work, but I was just having some fun there. Haven't flown something in a while. So, let's see. Bueno. Repair station over there, that's fully tested, that's fine. Can I fold the wings? I should be able to. Yeah, pylon doesn't matter, they can change those. There's probably a script that can do it. But I'm not going to dig it up if it's not a preset option, which, knowing Vanilla, it probably isn't. Of course it isn't. Gotta dig for that one. But that's fine. Let's see. Respawn. Vehicle respawn. 150 is 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Sync to that module. And that should be good for... Oh, I gotta do inventory box. Give me 1 minute. I'll BRB 1 second. Now, let me think. We're going to make this simple. And when this opens up, we'll do a dump crate in the middle. And then 2 flanking crates. But now we have to do every type of magazine imaginable. But thankfully, these airborne crates already give us a bit. So the commander pistol is a 45 ACP. So we'll put a few mags in there. 3 GL rounds we have, so we'll go ahead and we'll put 20 in the crate. We don't need, that's for the S-Star. We don't need that, that's for a different gun. 6.5 Sand Tracer. We'll go ahead and we'll put 30 in. This I'm gonna bump up to 65. Don't need any of the 7.62 mags. We'll put 20 of those in there. No sights. No mines needed. Jesus, what is in here? Toolkits aren't going to be needed. None of that. None of this. No sound suppressors either. Smoke rounds aren't going to be needed either because they're not the 3 GL ones, so we'll go ahead and go manually add those later. I could use an inventory menu for it as well, but... yeah, just not needed. Get rid of all these guns, all these extra scopes. Actually, no. No. That reminds me, I need to go back and add something to all the pilots' kits. Just in case the designator batteries break, I'll put some spares in there. And now I need to go in and add 3GL smokes. And I'm also going to do flares. In case I want to switch over to night ops. That should be it in terms of ammunition. I guess I'll put in chem lights. 2, just a troll. And I'm going to put a secret one up here to copy and paste from. But I'll put it more inland here because I don't want to copy too much in. So with that, we're going to then take this and copy it to the other section as well. And now I'm going to select these 2 attributes. Copy that inventory on there. And what's your inventory? Yeah, if they want to switch over, I'll let them. It doesn't really matter. And toolkits, I mean, they can grab, but they're not going to be able to use. What I do want to do, though, is first off, if the plane goes down, there's no way in hell he's going to recover it. But I do want to go back and edit the pilot kits here. That's not how you edit them. And I want to include some sort of explosive charge. That way they can det their vehicles if they land and they need to trigger the respawn script. So 1 should be more than sufficient for their helicopters. The engineer is going to be EODs, yes. But are mine specialists actually set as engineers? Let me check. No, they are explosive specialists, but not engineers. Good. Yeah, they're mine specialists. There's no in-field repair. If you get screwed, then you're screwed. But that should be everything for this defense line here. So now we have to build the AO itself. Now, I think I'm going to keep this pretty simple. Give me a fire team, but I'm going to replace the AT with... Or do we want to do 3-man groups? Honestly, for these bunkers, 2-man groups will be just fine. Attributes. Stand. And... all I need is to disable the pathing. It's probably going to help if I put that option on. I can group all of these guys into one large group as the beach defense force. Yeah, GL for close range would be nice. I didn't mean to move that bunker. Get rid of the 90-degree arc here. And we can drag this up as we go. Sorry, I was adjusting my chair right there. And it's almost 1 o'clock, so I should finish this one before I go to bed. And if I feel like it, I will start working on the T3 up. Put them right up on the edge, not have them be shy. Is that texture clipping out in the back? No, it's okay. Where's the wait, what? Why is he all the way down there? Peculiar. Speaking of 40K, I've been meaning to set up the stream to potentially stream a playthrough of Deathwing, because I've never played that game. And I think people seem to enjoy when I did Republic Commando a while ago, and I would get jump scared over every little thing. So I feel like we would get something very similar with that. So that's one of the late game projects I have once I officially frontlog everything on the channel. Where did that machine gunner go? You are out there, sir. I need you to come back in. We haven't dropped any frames, so if the stream is dying for you, that's your internet connection. Alright, now the simplicity of this. I fucking hate you. Let's try that again. Why won't you group? Sorry. Group. Okay. Group. Thank you. That'll sync them all to place. Now, the age-old question. Do I want to build it up more? Or do I want to let it cinder? You know what? I think I know what I need to do. I'm gonna stop streaming. Because I need to give my CPU's processing power over to Friday Night Fights so I can get my third video up for tomorrow, because Friday Night Fights encompasses the third video. I'm going to spend another hour to 2 hours working on video editing while I work on this in the background. That way, for those of you coming to play this public op, not everything's spoiled for you. This will also give me some time to work on my video backlog for YouTube and get ahead not only in my my missions, but also my video editing. So I think that's a good balance here. Yash, I don't have the money for it, but otherwise, we're gonna wrap it up here. And yes, I have to also schedule the shenanigans vid. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. I will see you Sunday for the public ops, because I doubt I'll stream tomorrow. Otherwise, cheers, have a good one, go operate operationally, and thank you so much for your support.